Ladies and gentlemen, your Toronto Maple Leafs.
Hello and welcome here to the Air Canada Center for today's preseason game, matching up the Tampa Bay Lightning and your Toronto Maple Leafs. This is the first time we'll be able to see both of these teams in action since the end of their seasons, but we'll get you some transactions involving the Leafs quickly. So the Leafs have shipped Tim Gleason to the LA Kings for 2 second-round picks, a 6th, goaltender prospect Bartosak, and forward prospect Cristiano D'Jacinto. Also, the Leafs shipped out Josh Levo to the Winnipeg Jets in exchange for a 6th-round pick. Levo, his potential dropped over the summer, and the Leafs thought that he was a bit of dead wood that they didn't really need. And due to the trade of Tim Gleason, they were able to sign TJ Brennan to $1.85 million contract over 1 year. He will be looking to fill out the bottom of the defensive pairings, but your starting goaltenders for tonight are Christos Gudlevskis for Tampa and new acquisition Cameron Talbot for your Toronto Maple Leafs. We're just about set here. The first line is entirely made up of new players for the Leafs, involving Santorelli, Higgins, and LaRose as we're underway here in the 2014-15 NHL season. Mike Santorelli. He passes back to Julius Honka, another new acquisition. He was acquired in the draft, but that pass goes by him. Stamkos. His pass is intercepted but stolen right back by Palat, and Stamkos gets a quick shot early on Cam Talbot. Now Christopher Higgins. LaRose now with the puck. LaRose still going. He's going to find Honka, who gets destroyed by Andre Palat. And now on the counterattack, no, Thompson decides to turn back around. Thompson back to Stamkos, up to Stamkos, back to Gudas. Nestorov gets hit hard, but Gudas has the puck. His pass up to Palat, hit a man, still gets there. Now Honka, his pass is intercepted by Tyler Johnson, and Johnson dumps this puck down the ice. Victor Bartley, who was picked up last year at the trade deadline in exchange for Paul Ranger, as Thompson gets Johnson, not Thompson, excuse me. But now here comes Kenny Ryan. Ryan turns. Ryan looking for a partner. He passes back to Andrew McWilliam. McWilliam takes a shot, and that's tipped in front by Daryl Boyce, but a nice save from Christos Gudlevskis. Tampa on the counterattack. They come into the zone offside. An entertaining first 9 minutes of play here in the first preseason game. Daryl Boyce, the new acquisition. Also, we've seen all 4 new signings and the new trade for the Leafs so far, and Daryl Boyce getting that tip. But now Frederick Gauthier wins the draw for the Leafs. Up to Carter Ashton now. Ashton into Gauthier, out to Abbott, and Abbott takes a quick shot, but that's stopped by Gudlevskis. Slater Kukus gives the puck away, but Richard gets the puck. Over to Paquette, and Paquette comes in offside as well. 9:59 to go here in the first period. Here comes Ryan Rupert in the 4th line. We got David Brohl on this line as well. And Ryan Rupert's brother Matt Rupert was actually drafted by the Leafs this summer as well. Now Brad Ross. Ross takes a quick shot, and that's stopped by Gudlevskis. A lot of these guys are fighting for AHL positions, and that shot goes well wide. A lot of these guys pushing for 2nd or 3rd line minutes in the AHL, not wanting to play 4th line minutes potentially for a 2nd year in a row. But now here comes Stuart Percy. Percy, his pass is well off the mark, and Koritsky takes a shot, and that had a rebound that went to a man, and that went through the crease. But now it's David Brohl. Brohl deking, and he gets the puck stolen away by Gudas. Gudas into the corner to Nestorov. His pass up to Drouin, and now Gauthier. Gauthier dumps the puck down. Drouin giving chase. Puck bobbles over everybody, and now it's Drouin behind the net. Drouin in front, and a shot gets away from Smith. But now Drouin. And there's a penalty on this play. It's going to be 2 minutes for slashing on Mike Santorelli. went to lift the stick of Jonathan Drouin and missed. As you see there, went for the big hit. And I think Drouin may have played that up a bit. I'm not sure if that actually made contact with him. But nonetheless, it's a power play for the Tampa Bay Lightning. And Ashton's going to take the draw for the Leafs. And Ashton loses the draw to Stamkos. Sergeyev with the shot, and that's easily stopped. Victor Bartley up to Higgins. Chris Higgins. His shot is easily blocked by Sergeyev. And now it's Johnson again. Tyler Johnson coming into the zone with speed. Trying to get by Corbinian Holzer, who's fighting for that bottom 6 spot with Brennan. But the puck is stolen. Sergeyev gets a shot away, and that's wide. Palat. Hit. Still going. Palat in front, and his shot misses the net. Stamkos back to Sergeyev, whose shot is easily stopped. But the rebound is Stamkos, stopped again by Cam Talbot. In front. That is stopped again. Stamkos back to Palat. Palat back to the point to Anthony DeAngelo. Now Johnson over to Stamkos. DeAngelo was a first-round pick from the Tampa Bay Lightning in this year's draft. DeAngelo whiffs on a shot. Regains control though. Anthony DeAngelo back to Sergeyev. Takes a shot that's easily stopped, and now Ashton is able to dump. And actually that took a bounce, and Higgins may be able to get there, but no, Thompson comes off the bench. Stamkos. Quick pass up. That's deflected by Corbinian Holzer. I think he may have thought that was icing. He still gets the puck, though. Higgins. A saucer pass up to Santorelli. Hits a man. And now Nestorov to Gudas. Up to Thompson. Thompson with Matt Finn on defense. And a nice stop from Cam Talbot. Now Kenny Ryan. Ryan does a deke. And that was a nice powerful shot. But that one missed the net. Nestorov. And there is a hooking penalty with 0.2 seconds left in the period. It's going to go to Daryl Boyce. A waste of a penalty, in my opinion. Daryl Boyce should not have hooked his man there with 0.2 seconds left. Actually, Nestorov went the wrong way when he was trying to fake that. That was a blatant fake, but the ref didn't see it somehow. And at the end of the period, it is 0-0. Cam Talbot stood on his head. Tampa had a lot of offensive action. Leafs had some good chances. We saw a lot of the new acquisitions in Cam Talbot, Santorelli, Higgins, just to name a couple. But at the end of the first period, it is a 0-0 game. Hello and welcome back here to the second period of play. The Lightning will start the period on the power play as Daryl Boyce took a penalty with 0.2 seconds left in the period. You can tell that Boyce is not happy. Santorelli and Higgins start to kill the penalty for the Leafs. And the second period is underway as Santorelli wins the draw, and Bartley will jump that right away. Nestorov giving chase. Nestorov passes up, and that's off the mark, and that will be icing. Bartley let up, but Holzer gets there. Bit of a risky play from Bartley. Bartley will likely anchor the AHL team defensively, with Corbinian Holzer now graduating to the NHL team. It'll be interesting to see if Holzer will be able to crack that bottom 6 or whether he will lose the job to Brennan. Either way, he will be on the NHL lineup as a shot gets away on Cam Talbot. But what I was saying was, either way, he's going to be on the team. It's just depending on whether he will get starting time or will come in for not injured players, but as well as fatigued players. 44 seconds left in the power play as Bartley intercepts that one, and LaRose actually has a break. LaRose gets behind the defense, stops, and LaRose takes a shot, and that's easily stopped by Kristers Godlevskis. On the counterattack comes Palat. Palat's pass into the middle is blocked. Now Palat back to the point. Nestorov's shot is blocked. And Julius Honka misses the puck, and now Johnson takes a shot. That's blocked. Palat scores! Palat gets the giveaway and buries that one backhanded into the back of the net. 2:21 into the period. A bobbling shot. McWilliam gives it away. Tries to place it down at his stick. And you can't do that in front of one of the best players in the world, in Steven Stamkos. Palat picks that one up and buries that in the back of the net. Palat's first of the preseason, as it is his first goal of the preseason for these two teams. It is a 1-0 game. Also, that goal's unassisted. Mac Williams stays on the ice, and he tries kicking that one away. Matt Finn was a second-round pick a few years back now, but now he gets the puck up to Abbott, and Spencer Abbott cross crease to Ashton, who will likely be his line mate in the AHL on the first line this year, was intercepted. Now Matt Finn getting back on D. Matt Finn easily stopped shot by Cam Talbot, what kept his man out to the outside. But now it's Ashton, and Ashton's shot is stopped by Gulevski's. Holzer takes a slap shot, and that's stopped by Gulevski's. Tampa Bay on the counterattack. Smith dumps it down the ice. In front, that was a bad clearance, and Johnson gets a shot. Rebound, Drouin somehow was unable to bury, and Cam Talbot plays it. A huge hit on a Leaf there in the corner. That was Ashton. Now we get to see some of the silky smooth hands of... excuse me, I lost my wording there. Julius Honka. But now, D'Amigo behind the net, but that's stolen. Julius Honka. Honka was a third-round pick. He's turned out to be one of the better players of the draft for the Leafs so far, being signed to a contract early in free agency. None of the other draft picks from the Leafs have gotten the privilege of signing their entry-level deal yet. And now David Brohl chasing down the puck, and they're going to call that icing. I think Brohl got to that one first. I'm not too sure about that. But nonetheless, it's an icing call. Can't be reversed by the referees. As you see here, some nice chances. Somehow Drouin wasn't able to pull that one to the backhand, the rebound in front, and bury that. But Leaf fans aren't complaining. Boyce wins the draw back to Honka off of the icing. Brohl up to Boyce. Daryl Boyce, a former Toronto Maple Leaf, and Marley re-signed, and what a hit from Ryan on Cuckoo, but was unable to bury the puck. What I was saying was Boyce is a former Toronto Maple Leaf, and the Leafs, as they had a gaping hole in the AHL at third line center, thought that it would be nice to bring back some veteran leadership in somebody that already knows the team. But now Tampa behind the net. Paquette circles around, looking for a partner. Paquette, he's going to take it himself and now dump it down. That gets to Kunik. Kunik in front, and that's stopped by Cam Talbot. Puck bobbling around, it gets to Brohl. David Brohl stops, does a move, and Witkowski, gets the puck. Johnson up to Drouin. Drouin gets leveled! What a hit! Oh, wow. That was Matt Finn on the hit there, wearing number 76. Higgins in front, and that one's picked off by Sergeev. Up to Witkowski. Witkowski up to Drouin. Drouin gets hit again, this time by Mac Williams. Both defensemen laying the body on Canadian product, Jonathan Drouin. And that's the end of the period. Excuse me, I completely lost what time it was in the period. It's a 1-0 game. Tampa was able to get out on the scoreboard early in the period off of a giveaway from Mac Williams. The Leafs haven't been able to really match the chances in that the Lightning have been getting. Cam Talbot has stood on his head, but this is the goal we were speaking of, the giveaway from Mac Williams that led to the goal from Andre Palat. Welcome back here to the final period of regulation. Tampa is up 1-0 off of an early second period goal from Andre Palat. And Stamkos and Santorelli are just about set to start this third period, and we're underway. Santorelli with the puck. He's going to pass it back to Holzer and over to Julius Honka, who slaps it down the ice, hits a man, and then gets destroyed. Nesterov to Palat, up to Gudas. Now Thompson. Over to Palat. Andre Palat gets hit. Puck bobbling around. Honka. The third round pick passes it up to Higgins. Excuse me about that. Stamkos gets hit by Holzer, and the pass up to LaRose. LaRose tries to take a slap shot, that's blocked. Santorelli in front, and now Gudas steals that. Drouin. Jonathan Drouin dumps it down the ice. And that's a huge hit from behind on Tyler Johnson. And that's a 5-minute major. Corbinian Holzer's going off for 5 minutes, and the rest of this game, a bad interference checking from behind. That could have been 3 penalties in 1, basically. A 5-minute major, and that's the end of Corbinian Holzer's day. Tampa gets a long penalty. Sorry, that's not what I meant. I meant Toronto. Toronto has a long penalty to kill. And now here comes Tyler Johnson. He seems to be okay after taking that really bad hit. And he just got hit hard again. Palat now. Back to the point. That's easily stopped by Talbot. In front. Puck bubbling around. Talbot throws it out and is able to get dumped by Victor Bartley. Stamkos dumps it around for Palat. Stamkos. Excuse me. Percy. He tries to dump the puck. That hits a man and scores. Thompson scores to make this a 2-0 game off of another giveaway in the slot. Second time this has happened, and the second time has resulted in a goal. Nate Thompson scores unassisted again. A slap shot clearance hits his own man from Stuart Percy, I believe that was. Yes, Percy took the slap shot, hit his own man, fell right to Nate Thompson, and that was an easy goal to bury. Cam Talbot was not prepared for that one. And just like that, it's a 2-0 game with 13:28 left in the third. McWilliam does a move on his man on Thompson and takes a slap shot, but that's wide. Nestorov up to Thompson. Thompson stops, passes back to Nestorov, and now McWilliam passes up to Santorelli and is able to dump. Thompson. Saucer pass over to Kunik, I believe that is. Kunik takes a shot that's easily stopped by Talbot, and Talbot throws it out. Honka is able to dump it down the ice and to kill more time. Into the corner goes Gudas to Nestorov. Nestorov dumps it back around to Gudas, and Gudas now with the puck. He's going to pass it up to Drouin. Jonathan Drouin takes a slap shot, and that's stopped. Kunik in front, and that's another goal. Nate Thompson's second of the game with 1:54 left in the penalty makes this a 3-0 game, and there's no coming back from this one. Thompson from Kunik and Drouin on that goal. An easy one-timer in the slot. Victor Bartley or Daryl Boyce should have been covering him, but neither were, and both relate to the party. And this is now an insurmountable lead, I believe, with 1:54 left in the penalty and 11 in the game. It's a 3-0 game. An easy stop from Talbot. Now Victor Bartley up to Santorelli. Santorelli up to Higgins. Chris Higgins. He's going to circle around. Higgins. He's going to dump it down, and where's the puck? Oh, it's in front! A huge hit! And that's going to be a penalty. That could have been marked as hitting to the head, but it's going to be Stamkos going off for charging. That was a very vicious hit. A very dangerous one at that, too. Huge charging penalty. He's lucky he didn't make more contact with his head, or else that could have been a suspendable offense and could have left Santorelli injured. But now it's 4-on-4 hockey. McWilliams' shot is blocked. Witkowski passes all the way down the ice, and that will be icing. Excuse me for that yawn again. Draws lost by the Leafs. Smith is able to dump after the Toronto 5-minute major has ended. The Leafs are now on the power play. Spencer Abbott. Abbott, who will likely play first line right wing minutes in the AHL, passes over to his line mate Ashton, who will be playing left wing minutes. Kenny Ryan is unable to get the shot through. Ryan, who will likely be playing second line right wing minutes, is trying to one-up Spencer Abbott to potentially get to that first line. Chad LaRose takes a stop shot as the power play has ended for the Leafs. Stamkos intercepts. Now Drouin. Shot in front, and that's turned away. LaRose. Chad LaRose, who will be playing fourth line. Deking. Gets the puck stolen. Nestorov to Drouin. Jonathan Drouin stops. Passes back to Nestorov, who passes back to Gudas. Richard's shot is stopped. McWilliam, Ryan, Ross, up to Brohl. Brohl and Ross are fighting for third line, potentially fourth line minutes in the AHL as that shot goes wide. Paquette, 4 minutes to go here in the third. Gudas. His pass is off the mark, and that will not be icing actually. Talbot playing it up to Ashton. Ashton looks like he will take it himself. Now he's going to play that one off the boards to Abbott, and Abbott enters the zone offside. Tampa has 24 shots on goal in comparison to the Leafs' 11. The Leafs have just not gotten enough offense away on Chris Skidlevsky's. LaRose, his shot is deflected. LaRose looking for a partner. He finds his point man, but that's stopped easily. LaRose. In front. That stopped. Rebound and another stop from Godlewski's. He's played phenomenal today, and now there's less than 1 minute to go. Percy, a huge hit on, I believe, Stamkos. Yes, that was Stamkos. A big hit from Stuart Percy on Stamkos there. Santorelli takes a shot that's stopped. Rebound is taken by Witkowski. But now Santorelli back to Honka. Honka's shot is blocked, and the rebound off of the block is unable to be buried. Stamkos up the middle. He is poked off the puck. Abbott up to Gauthier. That pass is off the mark, but it still somehow got to Ashton. Cuckoo. Smith easily stopped. Talbot throws it out. 3, 2, 1. And the first preseason game of the year is over. The Leafs fall 3-0 to the Tampa Bay Lightning. So now, first off, I'd like to apologize for me yawning a few times in this video. I've had to wake up early for football a few days in a row, and I'm quite tired, but I need to get this recorded. I'm also sorry about not posting a lot of videos recently. That is also due to football. But this was an exciting game. I recorded this a while back, so I actually forgot about a lot of the things that happened. But I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're set for NHL 15. It's right around the corner. When that comes out, we'll be doing PS4 Leafs BGM. But we still got to wait for that, so we got to finish this second season. I'm going to try to get that finished as soon as possible. So I'll see you then for that. Goodbye.